Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back. So for today's video guys, I thought it would be fun to do another Shop My Stash with me. Only this time I want to do some old, some new. It's mostly old. So I hope you guys are into that. Now to be honest with you, it is a super busy day here. Like I said, I did already shop my stash. I have a bunch of stuff here, to the side, over here, and in this basket. A ton of it just fell out. But nonetheless, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get glam. Let's get into it. Alright you guys, so before I jump into the makeup, I do just want to quickly say, I did try these press-on nails from Shein, and these are the Pretty Secrets designer nails. Guys, unfortunately, these do not work for me, and I'm kind of bummed. Thank gosh I only bought 2 packs because I had a feeling. Now, there is 24 nails in here. However, I think my nail beds are too wide because I could not find nails to fit these 2 fingers if I wanted my pointer fingers covered. So unfortunately, I do not recommend those. I recommend being very careful when you're shopping for nails from other countries and things like that, because their sizes are not necessarily our sizes. So that's all I have to say about that. If they work for you, girl, shop till you drop, because they are nice and cheap. But let's get into some makeup. I'm just gonna put it out there real quick, y'all. Your girl's breaking out, so don't mind all of that. You may hear the babies crying. It's getting close to feeding time. And they have access to the backyard and the front yard. And I really quickly, while I can, and I don't hear power tools and stuff running outside, I know that you guys have been really wanting to see them a lot more. And I promise you, once all of this construction is done and things slow down a little bit around here, I promise you I'm going to start vlogging again, and I'm going to, of course, share the babies with you guys more. It's been completely chaotic around here lately, and it's not what Nick and I are used to. We live a much more laid-back lifestyle, so you know, between us dealing with that, you know, my YouTube channel, Nick's job, the construction going on, all of the animals, and trying to stay sane in the middle of this pandemic, it's just been a lot for us. So yeah, there's just a lot going on, and I talked to you guys about it in one video, but I don't think that video's up yet. This is the clean side. There has just been so much going on, and it's pretty much rocked our world, but things will slow down soon. You know, and before long, I'll get to share with you guys, like, kind of what's been going on. I can't right now because it's, you know, it's not really my story to share, if you will. So, that makes it a little difficult. It'll all make sense soon, darlings. Just know that I'm okay. Nick is okay. The animals are okay. It is things going on with other people, you know, between our families, some friends, things like that. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know how, like, you don't do makeup for a couple of days and then all of a sudden you, like, forgot how to do your brows? That's the day I'm having. They'll work themselves out.
You out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into me.
I do want to tell you guys, I don't have the Natasha Denona Glam palette yet to compare this to for you, so that's why I'm using it in a Shop My Stash video. Just FYI, in case you were wondering. I know the last one I did do a comparison with the bronze palette, but if they do a Zendo one, then I'll do a comparison to that. I think that that would be fun. Also, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I mean, this is just a cool toned palette, which, I mean, it's not just a cool toned palette. I mean, obviously, everybody went crazy over this palette, including myself. I'm surprised I didn't buy it when I could, but I was so excited when they came out with this. When I did have the money to buy the Glam palette, it sold out. I was so bummed. So I think I'm gonna go in with this pretty shade right here. It's kind of gray, taupey. It's really pretty. It's called Shade. Love it. If you're new here by chance, I love warm, cool tone. It doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. I love all eyeshadows. I love colorful shadows, out there crazy shadows, pastel shadows. I love it all. And I will tell you, if you're newer to dupes, I was chatting with one of you beautiful ladies the other day, and you were curious about, you know, like the different dupe brands and stuff. I am telling you, Alter Ego is one of the best when it comes to buying Natasha Denona dupes, because they don't just dupe the colors, they dupe the formulas too. And they're one of the closest that I've personally found. I think they do an amazing job. Now, when it comes to the longevity, let's be honest, I'm just going to say it. And some people may disagree with me, but I don't think that these last as long as the Denona ones. Like, literally, if you use an eyeshadow like that, like, you know, it lasts until you take it off. Like, I've never had them sweat off, the Denona ones. I've never had them crease. I've never had any kind of, you know, any kind of that happen that I've had with cheaper shadows. And it's just, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for. But as far as like the quality and the colors, I think that Alter Ego is hands down one of my fave. So I think I'm going to use this color and mix it with this one for the outer V, because I want it dark, but I don't want it umbra dark. Like, this shade is super dark. Very pretty though. Very, very pretty. Ooh, y'all, I like this combo. It's very pretty. You guys, I will have swatches of this palette either put in before this or after. I haven't filmed them yet, so I don't know where they'll be put in, but I hope you enjoyed the swatches nonetheless. So I think I'm gonna leave that like that. It's just very simple, and it's like, you know, it's just very simple, and I like it, but it gives off a really pretty smoky vibe. This brush doesn't have anything on it. I'm just kind of, you know, doing a little last minute blending, if you will. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm really liking that so far. So the hard part is gonna be which shimmer do I wanna use, because they're all so beautiful. Putting them on this camera is not doing these justice at all. What? Ooh, that's gonna be a fave for me, yes. You guys, it's so hard to choose. I got it, I got it. So we're gonna go in with this shade Shroud right here. And it's very hard to show this to you because of how the lights work. But girl. Yeah, this is definitely not doing it justice, you guys. This is stunning. It has like some kind of, I don't know if it's like a glitter. I don't want to say glitter because that tends to scare people off, but it's got different colors in here. And it's just gorgeous. That is so pretty. All right, friends. I gotta tell you, this is probably my favorite of their Natasha Denona dupes yet. If you like cool tones, girl. The shade that I have on my eyes today, on my lids, is this guy right here. It is so beautiful. And there's a couple shades that look ashy on me. Girl, girl. Once you blend these out, because I'm actually wearing this one right here. Once you blend them out, they don't look ashy at all. All right, y'all, this ain't a review. Back to the shop mustache.
You love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. I'm certified, starstruck, but haters got some indecisive. I'm overfighting. I just can't wake up cold and sleep alone. This boy's some trouble.
So just FYI, you guys, the shade that I need, and this is for my shade twinsies, the shade that I need of this foundation is actually Toffee. It was really hard ordering on the website when I ordered it, back when I tested it. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here. But I used it because I had mixed in a ton of my shade adjuster drops because they don't change the formula, if you're curious. If you're a newbie, I do use the Physicians Formula ones. However, I've gotten a tan this summer, so they didn't really do me a lot of good. So that's why I put the bronzy kind of contour stick on today to kind of help darken it up. And we are going to use a lot of bronzer on my face today to get it to work. But the concealer shade that I am is 032 Neutral Biscuit. This actually is really good for me. And so far, I'm not mad at the coverage that it gave me. So that one is a newer product for me personally. And I believe it launched like a couple of weeks ago. I'm really not 100%. But so far, I really like the shade of it. So, I mean, I'll keep you posted on, you know, how it wears and stuff. Be sure to check the description box. Because again, guys, this is a shop my stash. I don't want to use it as a review video. Because that's not what it is. So I'm going into the SheGlam Baked Glow Setting Powder to set my under eyes. And then we're going to move on to the rest of the makeup. This is one of those under eye powders. Well, it's a setting powder, like you can use it all over your face, but for me, I think I actually prefer it with a brush. It's weird. I know it looks crazy now, just stick with me if you're a newbie. I'll make it work. I always do. So I'm actually gonna use a couple of different bronzers today. I'm not sure exactly what I want to use, but I think I want to use this Profusion Contour Kit and this LA Colors bronzer because this bronzer is pretty dark, which is what I want. So I'm gonna go over my contour with this medium shade, or this dark shade here, and then I'm also gonna mix my bronzer with this shade here, and then down the nose with the banana, baby. For setting powder, I'm going in with my Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Pressed Powder. Hit pan, I have a brand new one. Backup, ready to go, Joe, because this is an amazing setting powder that does not look like powder at all. It looks like your skin, and that's why I love it. check the description box, guys. I always link everything down at the cheapest price that I can find it for you. And usually I can find it cheaper than what you can get it for. Usually. Like from a company site or whatever. I try to link all the best deals. So. As you saw, I didn't use a ton of this powder. You don't need a lot. If you go in with this hardcore, it's gonna look like powder. So just keep it nice and light and you're Gucci. Just gonna take this guy right here, go back into that contour shade-ish and do a little bit more. So then honestly, for my yellow shade, guys, I've always done this. I take a good amount and I get where I want it on my nose and I just leave it there for a few. And that's all you need to do. Looks like you have suntan lotion on your face. But I like it because it really brightens up that nose area. Like, girl. All right, now we're gonna bronze. If you guys have never tried this, it's $5 on their website. And I think some Dollar Generals and some Family Dollars might sell it. But it's $5 and it's huge. Now I used what was on the brush. I'm just gonna wipe that yellow color off. And it looks a little harsh right off the jump, but once you spray your face, do your highlighter and all that jazz, girl, you be Gucci. I meant to use this today and I completely forgot. Who remembers these? Oh, for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Believe Beauty. What is this one? This is the Major Monochrome Matte and Shimmer Blush Duo, and I'm just gonna mix them together because I think they're really pretty. Take that on the Believe Beauty. I think this is the blush brush. I'm really not sure. But we're gonna color switch and just swirl them. This color is Gallivanter. It's really pretty. I was gonna use the peach one, but then I was like, girl, you're doing a cool eye look. Look how gorgeous, girl. I believe these are $4.50 or $5 at Dollar General. They launched these a little while ago. I have a whole playlist of Believe Beauty. Check it if you want to see the new stuff that they launched. And FYI, I know that they launched skincare the other day, guys. Unfortunately, right now, I know it's like $20 for the whole skincare set. I just can't afford it right now. So when I can review it, I will. But that will be a while. All right, you guys, so for brows, AOA came out with a new brow product. This is called the GoBrow. Here is the product. I haven't heard very good things about it, so. One of you actually told me, and your exact words were, it sucks. So I'm like, great. So let's try it out and see what happens. I think I need some more product on here. It actually feels kind of like oily. Maybe I'm tripping. It's a clear gel, just so you know. I didn't see where you could pick a color or anything. They also came out with some new stick balms, like face balms, that look really interesting. So whenever I can do another Shop Miss A haul for you guys, I want to try those out, as well as the new eyeshadow trios that they came out and their cleansing balm. I know I won't get paid this month. At the end of the month, I'll get paid the following month. So guys, I promise as soon as I can try that stuff out for you, I will. So for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Coty Airspun highlighter. One of you had actually asked me about these. Hey girl, hey. And the shade that I use is Glow for Gold. I love these. You get so much product in here. They do not smell like the powder at all, thankfully. And they're just so gorgeous. So Just gonna use that on a fan brush. This one is from Equate, and this is just their highlighter brush. Do you see how pretty that is? Let's turn up the light so you can see. You guys see that? So pretty. Like, this thing will seriously last you a long time because you don't need a lot at all. And they're just so pretty. Oh, I love it. The only thing I don't like is, hopefully you guys can see that, where that product's sitting right there, because the sifter, I wish all brands would take these jars like this and make a sifter that closes. Like, that would be fabulous. I personally would pay an extra $1 for that, I'm just saying. So, do you guys see how I made that foundation that was way too light work? I'd say right here, I could use a little bit of bronzer. And so that's why I was kind of bronzing like the perimeter of my chin, because it was too light. And the light may making it look a little too light, but trust me, it's working. So I'm just gonna take my Maybelline. Where you at, Maybelline? My Maybelline glass spray. I'm gonna set the face. Then we're gonna get into eyeliner, lips, and I may have to reset the brows. Oh, and mascara. If you're gonna use a glass spray or a spray that gives you that glass glow, always make sure you do your brows before, or I mean after, and your mascara, because girl. Now, I have experience with that spray and I love it. I love, love, love that whole glass vibe. So I generally use about 4 pumps of it. I'm telling you guys, until you get experience with that, I would only use 2 sprays. Dose. Because if not, you might be mad at yourself, or you might not like the spray. So for lips, I am finally trying out this ColorMate's lipstick and their little itty bitty lip liner. Look how cute it is. It's a nude shade. This is in the shade Ginger Spice. Now, I've had this in my collection for a while. I've just never used it. But it looked pretty. And I may top it with a gloss. And then the lip liner is so cute. You guys know that I love ColorMate's brow and eyeliner. So there's the kit, and that's $1 at the dollar store. So, gonna be honest, I do wish that they sold the full size of these, because I would pay $1 each. Like, I would pay $1 for the lipstick and $1 for the lip liner. Because it's hard to line your lips with this, you know? So, I will say this. When you first take this lip liner and draw on your hand, like to swatch or whatever, it's a little rough and it feels a little hard. But once you get to the lips and you've kind of worn the crayon down a little bit, it's nice and creamy. Okay, lipstick is very creamy. Very lightweight. It feels very hydrating, you guys. No tugging at all. It's not the darkest shade, but it is pretty. I like it, and I'm just going to show you guys. There's one swipe of it, or I mean, you can build it up a little bit. There's like 3. So, I mean, it's not a bad lipstick for $1. Wish they had more colors, but I can tell you right now, I would not put this in my purse because this plastic thing is going to fly all over. All over. All right, what do we have left? Let's redo the brows because I know these are not going to stay with that oil and that spray. So, let's try to relock them in place. I can tell you one thing that's irritating me about this is this wand. It's kind of rough, if you will. And then when you dip in and pull out, there's goop right on the end of that. It's like, did any of it go into the brush? So that's kind of like the one thing that's irritating me a little bit about it. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to go into the Maybelline, the Lifter Gloss in the shade, I think this is Stone. Yeah. I have not used these in so long, and I think it's because I feel like sometimes when I put them on, I feel like they get in the corners of my mouth and like do this thing that I don't like. Other than that, I mean, they're pretty, they're cheap. I don't know, so I guess I just try not to go all over my lips with them. Does anybody else have that problem with these? And then I also have the shade Moon, which is really pretty, but... Alright, y'all, let me grab some mascara. Let's wrap this look up, chit-chat for a few, and we are done. What was this? Okay, so I just grabbed a couple of drugstore mascaras that I haven't used in a while, as well as what used to be my favorite eye primer, the Voluminous. I have not used this forever. I remember when I could not be without this. And I also noticed the price went up. Everything be going up, y'all. I cannot get over the prices of drugstore makeup. So now when I see high-end like products that are like $20, to me $20 is not a lot anymore. I mean, you're already paying for it at the drugstore, so why not pay the extra couple bucks, you know, and get you something that'll last a little bit longer, you know, if it's a good product and whatnot. I'm just like, dang, foundations be $19, $20 at the drugstore. Like, what? Y'all, I remember when they were like $8, $7, $5. This is craziness. Right? What used to be one of my faves, if you're a ride or die and you've been here since the very beginning, then you know I used to rave about the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. Ooh, she used to be so good. Have not used it in quite a while, and this is a newer tube for me. I feel like this wand got bigger. Used to use this in like every video back in the day. Well, back in the day, like I've been on YouTube for 10 years, like a year ago or whenever it came out. I remember. Now I see why I liked it. Pretty lashes, pretty lashes. Y'all look, my thing's coming off my head because I'm moving around. Usually this thing does not budge. You guys, I see why I used to love this mascara so much. I'm actually going to keep this up here. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist is the one I'm talking about. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look that I came up with, doing a Shop My Stash using some old, some new. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. If you like the kind of switch up, so it's not just all, you know, older makeup I forgot about, things like that. I would definitely love to do it like this again, just because it kind of helps incorporate things. You know, there's something for everybody, I feel like. I want to say hey, girl, hey, to the new subscribers that came over from my last video. Thank you so much for joining our little family slash community here. I hope that you will reach out and, you know, kind of chit chat with the girls. Everybody is really sweet here. We're a very close-knit community and we get along like family. So we're super excited to have you here. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Please let me know by smashing that like button. It only takes a second. And leave a comment if you guys don't mind sharing my video with maybe some people on your social media that might enjoy makeup. I hope that you are all staying safe out there. I love you guys. I appreciate you to the moon and back, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye guys.